Hello, I'm going to do a quick showcase on a couple of things you can use a breadboard for in the game From the Depths. But I'll get right into it. I have two examples today: point at and maintain distance, and disable and enable ring shields. But it's anyone that can see this can replicate it, and just your primary target into a couple math cell evaluators. Could do it all in one, but this just makes it look better. These two printer things are not actually needed. I just put them in there to visualize. And same thing for range. This switch is here, so if there's no target and this reads a 0, well, that's less than 1,000, so it's going to want to keep backing up. But I put this switch here that detects if there's a target at all, and if not, it outputs 0. Or if there is a target, its output goes into here, which puts us in reverse. And this is easy to customize. Just change these numbers to whatever you want. If you want to be 500 yards away or 2,000, whatever you want. And these can be changed. If you want to, say, have a 10-degree sweep in front of you, or you could change it a little more and have it 90 degrees out the side. But that's that. I'll do a quick example of it. Let's get a Sea Viper. Now we should be turning. Yep, we are. There we go. What's our range to the Sea Viper? Must be faster than us, but that's okay. We are in reverse. And taking account, in the game, we'd actually be shooting at it, not just sitting here. But, yeah, that works. I have pretty weak propulsion on this, so it's not going to maintain constant bearing. It's just a prefab hull with a little bit of roll control and basic propulsion thrown in. I'll get rid of that guy. And enable, disable shield rings. Very simple. You detect an enemy, and that's the top one. If there's an enemy, this will output 1. And right would be 1. Left is -1, but 0 is no input. So for our purposes, it works just fine. So you have that. When there's an enemy here, that'll activate. And that's strafe right. So you go into here, you set your shield drive to strafe right. Power scale, I have this on 30 because I just have a weak little engine. Normally that would be all the way up at 100, but that's good enough. And you set your resting drive to 0. Check mark this, add instantaneous power request. Now when I come out of there, if you watch my engine power, when I push strafe right, it drops down. And if you basic instructions for it, not recommended that you use any of your main controls that your vehicle's AI will be using in normal functioning. Like you don't want your shield rings to come on only when your propulsion is on forward. Or reverse, because that could shut it off. Yep, pretty basic thing. And I will, if we watch the engine control, if we look at this, it says 0 power. I will spawn in another something. Sure, let's do a Marauder. Disable the shooting. And power's going. It's pretty simple, and hope anyone that sees this finds it useful. Have yourself a good day.